Hello, so good to have you around. Welcome to today's cooking. So good to have you around. If you're joining for the first time, Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for joining. So good to see you. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go. Food will soon be ready. It's so good to have you around. I'm super excited. Welcome to what's on the menu. On the menu today, we are making 3 different types of soup, 3 different types of meals today, 3 different types of soup. We're going to make the stew. The other one is called Ewedu. We are making Ewedu. We are making Gbegiri. This food is actually from the western part of Nigeria. It is delicious. When you get to Lagos, I'm sure this is the first food you're going to see on the street. It's super delicious. It's healthy. Think about the protein, the iron, like everything all combined. So that's what we're making for dinner this evening. So good to have you around. I don't know where you're watching from. I want to truly appreciate you for joining. Yes, and also thank you also for sharing this live streaming. Yes, thank you so much. Let's quickly start. It requires a lot, not too much, okay? The meal requires a lot. We have beef here. Let me adjust the camera this way. Thank you so much for joining. So good to see you. I can see you. Yeah, so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. So we have the beef here. We want to cut this. I actually love this part that has the bone in here. I love this part. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. So first of all, I want to take care of the beef we are using. We have beef right here. We'll just rinse it in here. So good to have you around. Let me keep this one aside. Yeah, this is the fast one, the fast way, to make this. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so we have beef here, and we want to quickly season it. We're not doing a lot of seasoning. We'll just do salt. I have salt right here. We'll do some salt, enough for the stew. Beef seasoning will go there. So good to have you around. I hope your day went well. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, that's salt and beef seasoning. Let's allow it go on the heat. Remember what we said, this meal, the Yorubas will call it, they call it stew with orishirishi. So we have some assorted meat right here. We just add it to the meat we have. We also have the cow leg. Yes, the cow leg too. This cow leg I've already I parboiled it, so that it won't take a long time to cook. But when you buy the fresh one in the market, after cleaning it, like after washing it, you can just parboil it with salt, season it, before cooking. So I've parboiled this one already. It's a cow leg. okay, and you want to have cow leg go into this recipe. It's like orishi, everything you can think about. You will see this food on the street of Lagos. You won't miss it. Yes, when you're visiting Lagos, yes, you won't miss this food. You won't. Okay, so let's have them go into the, into the pot. I would love to reserve this one, for another meal. Yes, thank you. Orishi. Don't worry, I'll bring the camera closer very soon so that you can see what we are doing. Yes, this other one, the cow skin, the roasted cow skin. The other time in our video, we showed you how to, take care of it, how it comes if you're living in France or abroad, how you get your cow skin. Let me show you how it, in case you're joining for the first time, when you're looking for the cow skin, go to the African shop. You will see something like this. This is the roasted cow skin. And what you do is you soak it inside water for 3 days. Yes, you see it this way. Okay, so you might be lucky enough to have like 3 or 4 of them go for €10. Okay. Welcome. So good to have you around. So this is cow skin. I've already soaked this. It's been soaked. After soaking it for 3 days, to clean it, you just scrape it. You scrape off the dirt. This way. You see, this one is clean. Then you also clean the inside too. You clean it this way. You cut off every part that you don't want. Thank you so much for joining. Please, when you join, let us know where you're watching us from. Say something. Yes, thank you so much. All right, let's cut this. Then also, when you want to cook this is called pomo. When you want to cook pomo, I also advise you, first of all, parboil it. When you parboil it, don't cook the water. Just drain that water away. We throw the water away. So good to have you around. Yeah, I don't want this part. Yeah. You parboil it by, this is it this way. So what I do, I just sprinkle a lot of salt on it. Scrape or scrub it this way with salt. Scrub it properly with salt. Then put them inside a pot this way. Have some water in here, not too much water, but enough to be able to to make the pomo soft. I'm not adding it directly to the food we are making. I just want to parboil it, throw away the first water. We call it water. Yes, throw away that first water, before adding it into the soup, so that it won't spoil the soup. Yes, it won't spoil. So if you cook yours directly, oh my goodness, that means you will not only spoil, you will damage that soup. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. So, making 3 different types of food, you have to, first of all, take care of the most important thing. Yeah. Right now, of course, we need to be able to get the meat soft, before we continue. Yes, I would love to bring this other part. I would love to show you this other part. Gbegiri, yes, requires the beans. I need to cover the pot there. I've not added water into the meat yet, into the stock. I just want it to bring out its own juice, you know, before I add water. So let's cover it, allow it cook. Like allow it bring out its own juice. Not once. Let me bring you here. So good to have you around. Yes, this particular part is the beans. Gbegiri. When they say Gbegiri, what we use in making Gbegiri, or what the Lagosians use in making Gbegiri, is beans. Yes. So beans comes in different colors. Remember, there's a white beans. Just touch leaf. There's a white beans, and there's this brown beans. The brown beans, there are different types of brown beans. The oloyin, the olotu. That's how they call it. Okay, oloyi, olotu. Okay, but there's the brown beans, there's a white bean. Then apart from that, there's the black beans. I've not really tried using those black beans to make Gbegiri, okay? But I'm used to the white and the brown beans. Today we are going to use the brown beans. I mean the white beans, not the brown. Okay, to do that, I remove the Ewedu from this. So good to have you around. Yes, to do that, well, we need to cook this beans. We need to make it soft. Cook it soft. Like very soft. Okay. Another thing is, you know, to really get that street Gbegiri, you know, the street Gbegiri, the street soup, the street one, the branded street soup. Okay, you have to peel the beans. You have to peel the beans. But funny enough, I'm just starting right now. I would have soaked this bean for like few minutes ago. Okay, so you soak the beans and peel it. To peel it, you just continue to rub, you know, the beans against itself this way. Continue to rub it, you will get it. You know, but even if you don't peel it, you can still, you know, make your Gbegiri with this. That's why I decided to use the white beans, even if you don't peel it. But if you have to peel it, if you want to peel it, you know, you don't want to see the black head. You want to peel it, you know, you will love it. But it's still going to give you the same thing, beans. And you know what? A lot of people say the skin, it has more nutrient than the inside. I don't know how true that is. Okay, so if it is true, you can write it down that yes, it is true. Oh, let's bring a little water into the meat we are cooking. So good to have you around. If you're just joining, you're wondering what's on the fire. We have beef right here. Different types of, yeah. We have beef right there. And we are working on the beans right now. We said we are making what? Gbegiri, Ewedu stew. So I just added a little water, you know, so that we can have the meat soft. Don't worry, this food will be ready. You know, right here we promise to show you everything, how we do it, every step. Yeah, that's what we promise to do. So no hidden charges. You have it right here, live and direct. If the soup is watery, you will see it. If it is pepperish, you will test it. Yes, if it is too pepperish, you will test it. Of course, you know, Camilla, Bishop and Esther will always say the truth. if the food is pepperish. The other day in the live streaming, Esther said, ha, it's pepperish, but I like it. But she finished the food. You know. So don't worry. You have people that will tell you how it is. But you just do us a favor. If you're just joining for the first time, you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe. When you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, please. So, so that you get notified when we make videos, when we upload, when we come live, when we make videos. So good to have you around. Don't worry, this means will be ready very soon. Yes, you can also use your blender. You can use your blender to just, break these beans and wash it. But it doesn't take much time for me, to wash the beans. So you just rub. Sorry, you see me chasing every single beans. This is expensive. I chase every single beans. I don't want it to fall off. So good to have you around. Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. It's actually evening here. Or rather, the weather is dark here. So right here we have the cow skin, the roasted cow skin called pomo. Then that's how we have the beef. If you're just joining, we have the beef with cow leg and the assorted beef. So good to have you around. I told you this won't take ages. It won't. So you just add more water to it. And you drain it. So just repeat that process. Let's repeat the process once or twice, then this beans will be ready. Just repeat that process. You scrub it, continue to scrub it. I think one day I will just try scrubbing the black beans to see if I'll get it off. I might not wait for everything to come off, okay? Because I know some people are hungry. But plus or minus, this food, the whole of this food will be ready very soon. We don't waste time cooking. Yeah, we don't. I saw a particular food, and it was actually my French teacher. We were discussing in the class. Then my French teacher, gave us a particular recipe that has to do with apples. That recipe. As soon as she mentioned, you keep the apple overnight. I was like, oh no, that food is not for me. Like seriously, you start the processing like today. Keep it overnight. Tomorrow you finish the cooking. I said, no. That recipe is not for me. So don't worry, this food will be ready. So good to have you around. Thank you for joining. Okay, you see, we're almost there. We're almost there. One more time to go. Then we'll put it on the heat. It's just to have that Lagos beans, you know, that Lagos street food. You know, so when you get to Lagos, you'll remember, Ekafam made this. Ekafam showed us this. Then you'll call me and say, Ekafam! I just tested your food. That would be so interesting. That would be so nice. I'll be so happy. Yes, welcome if you're just joining us. If you're just joining, it's so good to have you around. Don't worry, this food will be ready very soon. I'm not washing it again. I'm not washing this piece again. Let's allow the other ones. Okay. Yes, I say I'm not washing it. My mom used to tell me I waste a lot of water when I'm washing beans, but she'll be so happy to get the beans out within minutes. You know, see? All right. So the beans is ready. Yes, it is ready. Also, the palmoil. Don't forget the palmoil. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to show you what we have here. I'll show you, yes. I'm going to show you because I won't be able to move the camera, you know. If you're just joining, we have beef here. With beef with cow leg assorted. We have roasted cow skin. And we are making three soup. It's called Gbegiri. All right, let me set this one aside. My kids call it three color soup. We are making 3-color meal. I was super excited when I ran into the leaves the other day in the supermarket. I was so happy. Okay, so the palmoil is there. Then we'll have the beans go on the fire. So for the beans, we have water. I would love to bring in the limestone. Yes. The limestone, I'm sure a lot of you joined us in yesterday's streaming. I'm putting the beans here. Yesterday's live streaming, we cooked and I showed you the limestone. The limestone actually gives the beans a very delicious aroma, you know, and flavor too. That's the limestone. So if you're eating on the street or you're eating outside or you're having this food in Lagos, there is no way you will miss it. So if you're allergic to limestone or you don't want to eat it, or you just feel it's not good for the health, you don't want to eat it, then please don't eat this food on Lagos streets. Yes, a lot of them actually put limestone to make it very soft. It's not killing, or no, it's good. Thank you so much for joining. It's not killing, it's good. Yeah, it's not killing, so it's not like it's poisonous, but a lot of people are advised not to eat it, so, but Ekafam would love to add it to these beans. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, let me bring the limestone. Yeah, I showed you yesterday. You don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of it. You just need just a little limestone. But assuming I soak these beans for a long time, the essence of this is also to make the beans very soft. We need the beans very, 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 very soft. I need a very small one. So I'll just break this, because I don't need too much. I scattered it. Okay, just a little this way. We'll go in there. Thank you. Yes, also for the beans, we'll need prawns. Let me rinse this prawns. I just bought the prawns. I ran out of prawns the other day, so I got this on Saturday. We just add the prawns there. Cover it. You need a lot of water, okay? A lot of water. This water is small, but not too much, so that we'll get it cooked very fast. Cover it and allow it cool. Don't worry, food will be ready very soon. Let me just rinse out the salt. In the stockfish. In the palmoil. The palmoil is soft. I won't add it to the meat right away. I'll give it some time before adding it. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so this is soup number 1, soup number 2 ongoing. Yes, soup number 2 ongoing. We need vegetable. Yeah, we need this beautiful vegetable. Yeah, we want to have tomatoes in here. 3 tomatoes, medium size. We need bell pepper. This is another special of bell pepper. Then this one is pepper itself. Then another pepper. Don't worry, it won't be spicy. Yes, so we need to make soup with all this. Let's quickly rinse it, and blend them. This one is garlic. We'll have to add garlic to it. A lot of people don't like garlic in their food. It's healthy. I cook almost all my food with, I add garlic to almost all of my soup. We need ginger. I just added 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, okay. This one is just the seasoning. We have seasoning. Let me just set this one aside. Let me cut the garlic into two so that we'll be able to blend it. I'm blending the bell pepper with, with the seed. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. The blender. I'm going to change the position of the beans, so that we'll get the beans out very fast. Yes, I'll move the beans this way and bring the meat this way. The meat is almost, like this soup is almost ready. It's just waiting for one or two protocols to so you want to test it and see if your meat is soft. If it is not soft, you are free to add little water. Let me add a little water to it. Thank you so much for joining. Let's cover it up so that it can cook properly. Then prepare the bell pepper for blending. I think that's why my blender does not respond on time. I have to cut the vegetable. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. The onion. I didn't bring out onion. We can't skip onions, though. Yeah, it's a lot of pepper, but don't worry, it won't be pepperish. It won't. We can't skip onions. I can't. I don't think I can cook without onion. Thank you for reminding me. Where is onion? Are you not adding onion? You're adding onions to it. Yes, it will be delicious. It will. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mama. It will be delicious. And we'll have it out very soon. Let me bring the blender here and blend it. I'm adding a little water to it so that the blade can move properly. to sit on the blade. The pepper to say you're welcome, but no worries. I still thank you. Thank you so much for joining. So good to have you around, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining. Food will soon be ready. Yes, food will soon be ready. We are almost there. Food will be ready very soon. Yes, I need this. Okay, so we are looking at number 2 right here. That's the number 2 soup. I just put the fire. Oh yeah. Let's check the beans. Don't worry, once in a while I'll just move the camera around so that you can see what we are doing. If you're just joining, Gbegiri, Ewedu, Gbegiri stew, Amala. That's what we are having this evening. That's what we have on the menu. Okay, so we have the beans right there. The meat right here, if you're just joining, and we have pot here. So good to have you around. Okay, we'll just allow the meat soft. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. No, not 2 soup. It's 3 soup. 3. This is the meat. Yeah, this will be the first one for the stew. And we have the beans right here. Yes, we have the beans right here. And of course, the tomatoes we just blended. This will go in later. Okay, so we have pot here on the fire to start the number 2. asking that question. Let's put vegetable oil here. Don't worry, food will be ready. Food will be ready very, very soon. Yeah, we'll just give it a few minutes, allow it. Yeah, I'm looking for this. Let's cover this up. That meat is soft, but I'm not adding the stuff. I'm not adding the cow skin yet, you know, because the cow skin is really soft, but not too soft like that. Like, you don't want to have it too soft. Okay, so we are set here. Let's give it a few minutes, then have the tomatoes go in there. Thank you so much for joining. I bought this Ewedu very fresh, very, very fresh. But you know one thing with all these leaves, overnight, I think maybe because of the water that touched it, but I'm still going to cook it. So we have Ewedu here. Let's bring the stew. Yeah, because I'm still going to use the blender again. Okay, the stew is on the fire. Meow, 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 meow. Let me wash this properly. I want to have a lot of water here, you know, so that I can wash the vegetables properly. I'm going to adjust the camera. Yeah, this is the Ewedu. We have the Ewedu leaf here. I've not been able to get the botanical name or the English name. But Ewedu is the Yoruba name. I'm checking the beans. I want the beans out. I want the beans soft. Okay. I'm going to add a little more water to it. Yes, see? The beans is almost ready. So you want it really soft. Yeah. So let's move the tomatoes. Let's move it around. You You know, since the beans is almost soft, so we want to have the tomato. That's what is keeping this food. That stew is what is keeping the food right now. Okay. No, don't worry. This one does not take time. The ewedu does not take time. Just wash it very, very well. I've picked it already. So don't forget to pick it. When you buy it, just pick it properly because there are some weed that comes with it. Yeah, I want to put water here, a little water. So that we'll get what we want. Yeah, just a little. We'll still need water, Sha. Yeah, we'll still need water when we are making the soup. This one is stage 1. No, stage 2. Stage 1 was to peel the skin of the beans. Stage 2, you boil it soft. We're going to put the ewedu in the blender. That's the leaf. In the blender, then blend it. We are not making the tomatoes very dry, as in we are not making stew for rice and beans, you know, so don't worry. Yes, don't worry, this food is almost ready. The tomatoes won't be so dry, you know. We want that street food. We'll just cook it, you know, done, but not super dry. You know, when it's super dry, you have the oil float on it. You know, we're not looking for that. So this is how you wash your ewedu. I've read that this is how I actually wash the ewedu. So in case there's any sand, we'll just have it down here. Before we started, I washed it once. I'm still treating cold. I was actually supposed to, you know, get an immunization in November, but I didn't know about it. Yeah, because the weather is very bad. So when I fell ill, that was when I got to know, oh, you were supposed to take an immunization for the cold. And you can only take it in November. water here. I have a lot of water here. That's the Ewedu. Then we'll blend it. And right here, because I can't blend it here. Where is the blender head? Okay, so I want to blend the Ewedu. I want to blend the leaves. Soft, that's good. So we just blend it. I'm super excited. Food will soon be ready. I get excited when there's food, when food is ready. So this is what we have on the menu today. I don't know what you think about it. So let me know what you think about this menu, okay? Let's blend that base. Yeah, to blend it, we just need, a blender to blend it. No, let me take it to that side. Okay, I want to remove the pot from the fire, take it to that side to blend. It will take a long time to be ready. So I'm blending it. thing. So just done blending it. And go back on fire. Just done blending it. We want to bring in seasoning. So this is how Gbegiri looks like, but you'll be wondering how about the color? You didn't get the color. Okay, you just add 1 or 2 spoons of palm oil to it. We have palm oil here. One or 2 spoons of palm oil. You can add your onion to it too. If you think it is thick, you can add water. So this is Gbegiri. Our tomatoes is ready. Let me cover the Gbegiri. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The meat is ready. So we'll combine the meat. We'll add the meat to the tomatoes. I want to bring in a pot. Okay, so let's add the meat to the stew. So if your young woman wants to sell very fast and she wants people to patronize her, she will just display it. She will display it this way. So when you're buying the food, you'll be pointing your fingers. Oh, Mama, put this one. Oops. Mama. Yes, that's I'm telling you about the Lagos system now. Because she wants to sell she wants you to patronize her. So she will display it this way. So when you see how colorful and rich the pot is, you will feel like swallowing the whole pot. You wanted to eat just maybe two naira food, you end up pointing almost all the meat. So when you're going to eat in a joint, Don't carry your ATM card. We need to add salt here. Then this one is the Gbegiri. Let's bring it, I mean the Ewedu. Let's bring in the Ewedu. I've blended it already. Back then we used to chop, we used to chop it. You like cut it very tiny. Then you sit for hours, you know, to beat it so that it has to be very, very tiny. Thank God for technology. Thank God for technology and blender. Now we can comfortably blend Ewedu. That's fine. Don't forget to test for salt. Don't forget to test for, okay, just salt. Right now, you just test for salt. We need to do a little salt. Just a little salt. I didn't put salt in the Gbegiri because I wanted to be sure, you know, there won't be too much salt in the stew, since all of them will go into one plate. I only added seasoning, but you can add salt if you want to add salt. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, the last phase is you're wondering how are you going to eat it? How will you eat it? That's the last phase now. Then I will call, you know, the team. I'll call the cost center. Our cost center to come out and test the food. I need to get hot water. Meanwhile, let's move it around. So you enjoy the whole of this with Amala. Personally, I love it with Amala. You enjoy it with it's hot. You enjoy it with fufu. You enjoy it with eba. Today we are having it with Amala. Remember, I promised you that it won't take time. This food is ready. It's ready. It's ready. So what we are just waiting for is the swallow. I'm already looking for the plate. You know. When you're cooking your Ewedu, you have to be careful so that it doesn't spill over. I have to do this so that we can get the place prepared for another cooking, and so that it won't stick. All right, so we're waiting for the Ewedu. We're waiting for the Ewedu. Ewedu is the vegetable. I need to adjust the camera so that you can see what we're talking about. So this is the stew with assorted meat. That's the Ewedu. So you're going to see it greenish. We'll continue to stir it. Then this is the Gbegiri. So we'll just continue to stir the Ewedu. A mix of every spoon. If you're buying Ewedu, if you're buying Amala, of course we're having it with Amala, as I mentioned the other time. If you're buying Amala in France, this is how it looks like. This is Amala. So this pack is €4. This is €4 and is about 900 grams. So don't forget, when you're in France, you're not going to miss home. No, you will miss home. Let me not say you will miss home, okay? You will miss home. Yeah, but you're not going to miss the food. The water is boiled. Butter has boiled. The water is almost ready. If you want to add salt, you can add salt. If you want to add seasoning, you can add seasoning, or just add a little seasoning to it. We're not adding any other thing in the Ewedu. Just that seasoning. This water is ready, so we are ready to make swallow. I think I'll just do a little salt in that Ewedu. The reason is, once the Gbegiri is finished, you might want to have just Ewedu and and maybe stew. Just a little salt will be okay, but let me reduce the heat and start. We just do a little salt, not too much salt. Yeah, something like that. amala. I love to reduce the heat. You know, I'm going to pour in the flour this way. This amala is yam flour. The yam flour. Bishop. Esther. Food is almost ready. Okay. So this is how you make your amala. Very, very easy. You don't have to add salt. You don't have to add sugar. You don't have to add yes, don't add anything. Just the water and the flour. You know. Then you continue to mix it. If it is too soft, just like this one now, you can add more flour. Personally, I think it's soft for me. Let me do a little flour. I don't like it too soft. I love excuse me, I love it floppy. Yeah, but not too soft. Thank you so much for joining. Wow. Food is ready. Oh, beautiful. Did you see that? Didn't stick. You see? Oh my goodness. It's delicious. Okay. Let's just add little water, so that it will cook properly. This time we are not mixing it. Just add water, cover it, allow it to boil properly. Then I'll show you how to combine this delicious meal. Wow. Give a few minutes and then we'll have it out. Meanwhile, the plate. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Wow. All is ready. All. This food is ready. This food is ready. Yeah. I'll show you how to take care of it. Wow. Yes. Wow. Yes. Yummy. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is your girl, Ekafam. I want to truly thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you so much for your support. So today on the menu, wow, on the menu is Gbegiri, which is made of beans, Gbegiri, Ewedu. This is Ewedu. Yes, this is Ewedu. Gbegiri, Ewedu. Then you have the assorted meat right here. That's the assorted meat, and you can enjoy it with Amala or eba or swallow. Any swallow of your choice. Potato flour, yes, you can enjoy with your potato flour. So what I'm doing right now, I want the Amala to cook properly. You know, most of the time when you put little water, cover it, allow it to sit on the heat, you will notice that the color will change. You know, that shows you that, okay, it is ready. You continue to make, you know, turn it this way so that you have it floppy and all mixed properly. Let's reduce the heat and combine everything together. What I just did, or your woman will just put water in a, you know, in a plate. You know, use the big spoon or the plastic spoon. You know, dip it. You know, then bring all the amala together, like pull them together. But I'm using a non-sticky pot, so I know that it will all come together. You know, this way, you see. So when she's ready to sell it, you know, she will just cut it this way. Then you tell her how much oil you want to buy. Then she will use her spoon. Let's assume this is the spoon, you know. So she will use her spoon, you know, and cut it this way. Put it in your plate. How many? 1 or 2? So if it is 2, you have it here. Then I love it when they do something like this so that the soup will be able to sit. You understand? You know? Next person. Okay, so the next thing will be the Gbegiri. She will move over to the Gbegiri. Our Gbegiri is thick, but no worries. She will move over to the Gbegiri. Take some Gbegiri and have it there. I love the Gbegiri. Let me use this for the Ewedu. You know, move over to the Ewedu. Scoop some Ewedu. Why did I use this one for the Ewedu? I had a spoon for the Ewedu already. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Ewedu. Have it go in here. Then you will be the one to tell her, oh, I need that meat. Put that one. No, that one. No, that one that is looking at me. Oh, yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, then you tell her you want the cow leg. Okay, you have the cow leg. You want a meat. Okay, then she will put the meat there for you. And then you want palmoil. Okay, you have the palmoil. Then you tell her, please put stew. I love stew. Then you have the stew. Just there. Oh my goodness. So food is set. Food is ready. Food is ready. So this is what we made today. This is on our menu today. Amala, Gbegiri, Ewedu, and assorted meat stew. This is what we made today. So locally, not locally, traditionally, let me not say locally, okay? Traditionally, you are expected, you know, to just cut. Either you want to mix your stew, you mix them up, you know, and you enjoy it this way. My goodness. You want to sit down, you sit. You want to stand, you stand. It's delicious. You know the combination of, it's delicious. Oh my goodness. The beans, of course, you know how the sweet the beans is. Ewedu, the stew that has pepper, you know, and it's assorted. Oh my goodness. It's express. Everybody loves this in Lagos. Everybody. If you've not eaten Amala, Gbegiri, Ewedu in Lagos, that means you've not been to Lagos. That means you were not in Lagos. Oh my God. It's delicious. But the palmoil is hot. It's not pepperish. It's just hot. But you want to enjoy it hot. Okay? But if you want to be gentle, You can use your fork and knife. Yes. And if I'm in that restaurant, you're using fork and knife, I'll be looking at you like this. You understand? Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Like, make sure. Oh my goodness. Make sure you enjoy it. You enjoy it. Okay, if it is an event, use your spoon. But this is Ekafam's lifestyle. Feel free. Enjoy the way you want to enjoy it. It's delicious. This is #1 in West Africa, the western part of Nigeria. This is like #1. #1. Yes, the #1 soup there. I still have stew here. Wow. After eating it, you chill it down with either water, a cold one, because of the weather. And if you can look at me now, I'm sweating. I don't want to move the camera around, you know. So, let's check the meat. You know, you have everything you want assorted inside. Even the glasses wants to enter inside the food. Very soft. Very soft. I just remember I was supposed to be on diet. Oh my god. No, don't worry. We'll diet it another day. We'll do it another day. What do you think? Oh my. I'm sweating. Yes, maybe it will even, take care of the cold. Yeah, so this is how you enjoy it, okay? Don't forget to have a seat and enjoy it. But I'm just showing you, so that you testify to it. That is pepperish. That is delicious. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really cooked this meat really soft. See, the bone is out. People like us that love the bone. If there's no bone in the meat, it's as if that particular part, I'm sweating. The meat is soft, well balanced. Delicious. Okay, now let's test the cow leg. This is the part that I love so much. I love this part so much. It's soft. You see? I'm sweating. Oh goodness. Dinner is ready. Oh, please join me. Mm. Mm. So, remember what we said? It's delicious. If you don't like pepper, reduce the quantity. If you don't want to add pepper, it's optional. But the weather is cold. Hmm? Mm. And just remember something. You know, when you eat good food, you remember things. The Ewedu is very rich in iron. So then, pregnant women will be advised to take a lot of Ewedu. So if you're one of them, that's exactly how you make it. You know, just boil it. You can add your crayfish if you want to add crayfish inside. You know, if you want to add pepper inside, you can add your pepper. But we just did Ewedu and Ewedu, salt, water, and a little seasoning. If you want to add pepper because you're pregnant, you know, when you're pregnant, you want it delicious in your mouth, you add it. But it's very rich in iron. So this is how you enjoy it until you get to the made in China, you know, where they normally write made in China. Yeah, this is exactly how you do it. Please feel free to use your fork and knife. Let me stress that one again. Feel free to use your fork and knife. When you want to enjoy this in Lagos, they will give you fork and knife or spoon to enjoy it. But if you want to do like a Lagosian and you don't want them to know that you know, you just arrived, do it exactly the way I'm doing it. This way. Exactly. You understand? It's delicious. Oh my goodness. You know, then you relax and take care of what is inside. I'll do that. I don't know how to explain this. You know, when you're eating, like you're having the number one food of a particular tribe, this is number one. If you're just joining and you're wondering why I'm busy licking my fingers like that, let me show you the reason. That's the stew. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let me look at that comment again. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. So this is the stew. This is Amala, the swallow. This is Gbegiri. This is Gbegiri, made with beans. And that's Ewedu. So this is what we have on the menu today. This is what we have on the menu today. Let me know when you prepare this and let me know if you love it. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for those beautiful comments. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, when you're making your Gbegiri, I didn't use the black beans. I didn't use the black beans. I have not used the black beans before, but as in to make Gbegiri, but I will try and see if one can actually wash and peel it for something like this. You can use your brown beans if you don't have, you know, the white beans. I use the white beans, but still I had to wash and peel it if you're just joining, that's to make the gbegiri. This is a amala. You can buy it from the African shop. It comes this way if you're in France. Comes this way if you're in France. I bought it for €4. Then of course your stew has to do with tomatoes, bell pepper, and others. The ewedu, once in a while you get it. When you get it, just wash it, rinse it. You can store it in the freezer. That's the ewedu we have there. So thank you so much for joining in today's live streaming. See you by God's grace again in our next streaming, which will be on Saturday by God's grace. Thank you so much. I want to really thank you. Thank you so much. This won't be possible without you. God bless you. God bless you. And do have a very happy new year. God bless you. See you soon in our other video. For now, bye for now. And don't forget to let me know if you have tried this recipe. God bless you. Bye for now.